It's Mr. White on the line.
Yo, what's going on, homie?
Yeah. Mr. White Against the Grain Entertainment.
Man.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing great this evening, man. It's actually the night before my birthday, so
really?
feeling real great.
Oh,
nice
shit, happy birthday.
Wait a second. Your birthday is May 1st?
May 2nd.
Oh, May 2nd, months is tomorrow. May 1st.
You thought I forgot?
Yeah.
I think because I ain't say nothing about his birthday all day. I was saying I ain't say nothing on purpose.
Man, we tourists in the house, man. Tourists in the house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shout outs to you. Happy birthday, man.
Definitely. Happy birthday.
Appreciate it.
Definitely. So, yeah, man, just tell everybody where you're from and how you got hooked up with what made you want to get into music, and then after that, like what made you want to hook up with
Against the Grain Entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, originally I'm from from Central Illinois. You know what I'm saying, from the Chicagoland area. I was born in Harvey, Illinois. Was about 30 minutes outside of Chicago, and then I got into music, vicariously early on. My peoples, they owned studios back in the day when everything was all analog, and they recorded a lot of gospel and jazz, soul music. And then my cousins, they kind of took that to the next generation with digital music. They used to have their own movement, and they did recording, singing, played a lot of instruments, and they had their own little distribution label. So I just kind of got to see it early, and I got into it myself, about 11. You know what I'm saying? I recorded my first track on tape, on cassette tape.
Oh,
it was just...
Yeah.
I mean, I was always in love with the music, the art, the ability to use your words and convey a message, and then also put, instrumentation behind that to move people. So, it was never hard for me to really kind of connect with the music. I just been grinding out really for a long time. I mean, and meeting Legion and working with Against the Grain was kind of just the next step in the whole movement that I've been doing. Just trying to take it more seriously and put myself out there in a way that I've never done before. I kind of just was really just on some street level shit and not in the music business. So, it's at this point, something serious and not just kind of playing around with it.
Definitely, man. So, what is the first project you ever put out, and if you got any projects coming soon?
You said, what is the first project? Okay, currently I got a mixtape out. It's on that Piff, 2 Wrongs, No Rights.
Yeah.
That you know what I'm saying. That was basically kind of like the compilation. Me coming into Against the Grain. A few songs I had put together already, and some work that I did with Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, right now, as a team, we're working on the 5 Element Ninjas, kind of a hip-hop mix,
Mm-hmm.
Our whole international conglomerate type movement. And then me personally, I still got an album in the works, but, I'm going to drop a couple singles pretty soon here. I think I just dropped a single for a song I got called Jupiter. Got a video for that on YouTube.
Okay.
And then I'm also dropping another hip-hop track, just old school classic hip-hop called Ones and Twos, real jazzy vibe.
That's what's up.
And that song we're gonna play later on tonight, Ones and Twos.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So who were some of your inspirations growing up? Who were some of the artists, rappers, or whoever who inspired you or you looked up to?
Well, I mean, I guess, of course, the greats like Nas and Jada, Biggie, Pac, I listen to all of those people. But I think for me, kind of the artist that definitely brought me deeper into the music was like Talib Kweli, Common, some more Q-tip, abstract type hip hop.
Yeah.
Where, I was really into the conscious rap, more so than anything. And, that's what kind of made me feel like, oh, I could do rap too. It ain't have to just be, talking about selling dope or, being on a block, but maybe you just talking about maybe some more political issues, or you're trying to, be more introspective about different things. So I feel like I take inspiration from all over too. I mean, I really don't limit myself to what I take inspiration from because I listen to a lot of different types of music, and I think there's a lot of messages out there that if you can understand what the people are talking about in the way that they created it, you can put that back out in your own music the same way.
Exactly. And you said you was originally from Chicago and you moved down to Texas, right?
Yeah, man, that was a big journey for me, man. 19 hours.
Yeah. What's the difference between the hip hop scene in Chicago and the one down in Austin, Texas, or Texas period? Or give me a rundown. Like, what are some of the differences?
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna start like I was all in the scene, but I could definitely say, with Chicago, it's always been kind of divisive. I mean, Chicago is a very crooked city. You got the kind of the northern politics versus the southern politics. Oh, yeah. Northern politics is every man for himself. You know what I'm saying? In the South, It ain't like that. No, the South is all about brotherhood.
Yeah, I know the North Side and the South Side. Yeah. That is like.
So it's like trying to get on in Chicago is like, hey, you ain't really nobody gonna let you in. Ain't no obvious opportunities. It's a lot of, and then you got the old music scene in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? You got the old jazz, blues, R&B, and all of that. That's been around so long that still takes a lot of the audience away from what would be a big rap movement. But now you see, now you just see something totally different. Like, for me, I never really wanted to associate with certain things with the current Chicago rap movement because I don't feel like that's really me, what they doing per se. I ain't saying I don't like it, but all that kind of that drill, crazy gangster rap, that's cool, but you know what I'm saying? That's not all I'm about, so I can't really say that it's any different in the sense that you got to put your grind in. Even out here, I'm in Texas now, but ain't nobody gonna just let me eat just because I done came out here to Texas. It's just different because it's a lot less, I'm dealing with a lot less drama, you know what I'm saying? It ain't somebody coming at my door every day like some bullshit just went down and you gotta go handle that or whatever. Now it's just I'm in my own element and actually doing the music, and I feel like there's more people out here just doing music and not involved in nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I feel like is nice about being out here also.
Yeah, that's good to hear, man. And and that kind of like, damn, Chicago is like that when it comes to politics, huh? Damn. And I thought New York was kind of crazy. Yeah, wow, that's deep. North side and South side really don't like it's like that divided. Wow.
Yeah, it is. No, it's White Sox Cubs. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You can't really. And I mean, it's because of the money though. It's the money difference.
Yeah, money.
The people on the north side got good jobs. Yeah. They living in high rises. The people on the south side, they dirt poor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way. And it's crazy out there, man. But it's like anywhere though, man. I think it's a matter of where you at, where your mindset is. I had to come out here to Texas to get away from what my mindset was.
Yeah.
But my mindset back home was attack, kill, destroy, and I wasn't really seeing everything, the big picture. I had to step away from my environment and be like, man, and I'd have been back to Chicago. I had a great time. It's just like, I don't want to be in that. You know what I'm saying? I want to just be able to do me and still appreciate where I come from. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't always, you can't always put them two together. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So what is your plans on the new album? Like what are you trying to bring with the album coming soon? Whenever you do the album.
You talking about for me personally?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I already got a title for it. It's called Subconscious Submission. It's basically going to be kind of definitely a biography type of album where I'm telling my story through the music, but also kind of playing with the new age of music, but mixing it back in with lyrics. That's kind of what I do in general. I like to say, okay, why can't you mix, this style that they doing with some actual content? It's very possible and it's very viable, and I think that's what I like to do in general. So this one I think the first album is really gonna be just a lot of inward reflection. A lot of stuff that I've been through. A lot of stuff I may still be going through, and I'm trying to get out of, because I'm still, I'm not on yet. So, I think, my story is just as good as every other story to give people, I feel like, hope and inspiration, and not just talking about some crazy gangster shit. It's like I really want to kind of give people, you can get out of what you're doing. You don't have to struggle your whole life. I mean, you can open your mind to something new and different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right there within your grasp too. And through my own struggles, I definitely recognize, like, well, I could have had this already, except I wasn't connecting the dots. I didn't reach for that. I'm okay. I'm good with this. But that being in that state of mind will create that type of complacency, and that's I see a lot of that, and I'd rather not see it. So when I'm making music, when people hear it, I want them to be like, all right, fuck this situation I'm in. I'm on to the next.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, you trying to bring back lyrics, you trying to bring back something where it has a substance, and that's good, and it's good that you're one of those artists that's willing to do that. I mean, cause that's what I think is lacking in most hip hop right now, is that there's no substance in the lyrics, and not only with just the meaner messages, but also there's no skills either. I mean, that's sad. And I heard some of your stuff. It is very good. It's very good. Like, you got skills, and when you have a message to what you're saying. That's really great. That's really great. So, what are some of the challenges you faced while you doing this music?
The conflicts?
Yeah, like basically like the.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's funny because I've been doing it for so long, but yeah, I mean, I've been through it all. Like, I remember when I first started battle rapping. That was obviously a big thing for a long time, and it's coming back now. But I remember it was all freestyle. It would just be a group of guys, whether it was in a high school lunchroom or whatever, and we just did this every day. But I remember battle rapping with people, and then after that, people would be mad, and then you have to be ducking cats because now they trying to actually start some real life beef over rap, and it was like, you see that, I saw that so early on. It was like, man, people feelings get hurt, and then we out there dropping records about these dudes, and then these dudes over here dropping records about us. But at the same time, what is it? What is it really about? Neither one of us was selling actual records and making money from the music. We were just both trying to show our bravado, show how tough we was. And and then we meet in the streets and people getting in fist fights and all this shit, and it's like, for what? It's like, it gets even tougher than that because, in the midst of trying to be so real, now you doing that dirt, whatever that is, whatever you want to get into.
Yeah.
I got into a lot of different things, but, now you actually living a life that somebody might kill you, the police might lock you up forever, you narrow your choices down more and more.
Yeah.
Trying to portray that real, and then you look back and you like, well, I ain't even, for the music, you don't have to do none of that, and we spent hours in the lab trapping and not making music. My buddy had a $5,000 lab, it was nice.
Yeah.
we recorded one mixtape out of there, out of 5 years. 5 years in that joint, we recorded one mixtape. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's how crazy it was, because we was in the streets. That's it. It wasn't like the music was just something we was doing because we ain't had nothing else to do most of the time anyway. But I never really felt like that, That was, it was the kind of the phase of the music that I went into, and where it kind of put me in a position where it was like, do I even really want to do music? It was like, is this what I gotta do to do an album or to make a song? Do I gotta be involved in all of this? It's like, and I didn't at that time. I just didn't recognize that. You know, it was kind of hard for me to accept that it was like, man, maybe I can't make music and be in this element, but it took me to step away, like I say, and come all the way out of Austin, and just, you know, really say what was different now than it was before. And I was like, I don't have none of this around. Can I still walk in the studio and drop a track? You know, can I still go make a beat? And then then I kept doing it, and now I got a body of work, and now I'm out there with the music as an artist versus just being, oh, they know me for having this or that. You know what I'm saying? That's how it used to be. Like, I got 100 phone calls a day, but it wasn't from my CD. You know, wasn't nobody. I wasn't doing interviews for music. You know, somebody was coming to hit me up for something else, and you know, it's like it had nothing to do with that. And I've never really. It was, you know, mostly an internal conflict. But, you know, I done see people, you know, go crazy over it. You know, I done see people go to the hospital, get killed. I mean, all of that. I mean, it's not, you know, it's just really in a hood, that's a part of everyday life, you know.
Yeah.
You just don't want to be the next person to go through that. And it's like, the music is just, especially when I was in the streets, a way to escape all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would go in the lab because I felt safe there. You know, that's where I would spend my time, because it was like, all right, I'd rather be in here chilling than on the corner, on the block, you know, waiting for whatever, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're going to get. So, you know, that's I feel like that was a lot of my early conflict with the music, but nowadays I feel like the conflict is, you know, whether or not I want to engage all of the nonsense I see. You know, that's my conflict nowadays. You know, it's like I see so much. I'm like, man, do I get in on this? Do I put my 2 cents here? But, you know, I realize that don't get me nowhere either.
Yeah.
You know, I got to stay focused on everything that I'm doing. And if people see that I'm focused on what I'm doing, they going to want in.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it is. You know, it's like, damn, this dude really don't care what we doing. You know, and I'm not saying I'm completely, you know, not in the scene, because I go out there, I do my shows, I meet these cats and talk to them, but, you know, they act like they don't remember me because I don't be in their face all the time.
Yeah, that happens.
But my goal ain't to be in nobody's face. My goal is to make great music and get fans to listen to my great music. So it's like, that's not even a part of the game, and it's like, I see so many people doing that, and I'm like, y'all don't get it yet. That's it, you know. Y'all just don't get it that no matter how much y'all do this portion, which is out here shaking hands and showing your face, if you're not going back in the lab, producing material, putting it out there and building your actual fan base, it won't matter at the end of the day. You know, it's like, you're not going to turn that into a business, you know, if you're doing a music business.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely, and it's good that you finally realize that. You probably recognize that. Hey, man, you know, I can instead of being in the streets, I could do this music and let this be my escape. And that's the problem I think is wrong with hip hop right now, is that we got a lot of talented artists out there that do rap, and a lot of them be in the streets, and they don't take the music seriously. And I believe if they took the music seriously, hip hop would be better, because they have more talented rappers out there that's really at front, and you willing to take the step to be that type of rapper. So I commend you for that. You know.
I appreciate it.
Definitely. Who you working with on? Been working with as far as features? Besides, I know you work with Legion and Lay Pharaoh, and who else do you work with?
Well, I mean, I've been working with a lot of different artists at ATX. I mean, when I first got out here, I was working with a lot more artists. You know, just collaboration or whatever. I mean, I didn't have any restrictions, but you know, it turned into a hassle for me. So what I do is I'm kind of my own entity. To be honest, I mean, I got my own lab, you know, that's successful. I'm producing my own music. So I really don't, I mean, I work with people as the situation comes, you know. It's artists coming to my door now. You know, it's artists calling me up like, man, can I get in the lab with you? So like that's what I'm working with. You know, I don't want to work with. I mean, I want to work with the people who are eager to work. I want to work with the people who want to get work done. You know, and I'm making, since I'm so involved in the process now, I don't have to work with anybody. It's like I work with Legion and Lady Pharaoh because that's the team, and you know, I enjoy working with them. It's easy to work with them when you know we get it done, and you know, and then it's like if I whoever else I work with, it doesn't matter to me. You know, it's wide open. You know, I go and get tracks from producers all across the country, or I mean, all across the nation. And internationally, and you know, if they ready to work, that's what we do. You know, because I'm all about getting my music more and more out there and building a strong movement. So I don't even know. You know, it's like I don't limit myself. You know, once again, in terms of what I'm gonna make. I got a buddy right now, named Nico. He's got the Homegrown Collective. He does a lot of guitar, bass, piano, and makes electronic music. So we've been kind of working on some stuff in that realm where it's just, it don't sound like nothing that anybody else is making right now, and that's been my whole goal, is to make similar stuff, but not, you know, I don't want mine to sound like exactly like yours. You know, it's like I want mine to sound like its own thing, and because of that, I think over time I'll have way more notoriety than just hopping on the next. You know, I don't do no remixes and nothing like that. And, you know, it's all about trying to make my sound. What do I want to put out there for people to enjoy and ingest and you know, really break down. You know, that's kind of how I do it.
Definitely. So before we let you go, man, first let everybody know where they can reach you at and where they can listen to your music.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm on SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I go by M1sta Wyte. That's M1sta Wyte. And I mean, you can go and listen to pretty much all of my music on SoundCloud. I got that mixtape on that piff. And you know, check my page out, follow me, whatever. You know, I'm here. I'm gonna keep making music. You know, and I appreciate y'all having me out.
Definitely. Any shout outs before? Any shout outs?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna shout out Legion, Lady Pharaoh, Camouflage Crews. You know, I'm gonna shout out my boys back home in the shack. You know, I'm gonna be there soon. You know, shout out my sister. I appreciate her. You know, coming out here to see me for her birthday and whatnot. So, yeah, and I appreciate y'all too. Of course, it's what is it? Killer K and
B.
What you say?
Drastic B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drastic.
Yeah.
Drastic B. My bad. Yeah. But appreciate both of y'all, man. You know, it's definitely an honor to be able to speak on the music and speak with some people that's out there, you know, pushing the music hard. So, you know, that's important to me.
Definitely.
That's what's up, man. Thanks, Mr. Wyte. This Killer K. Thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate you, man. And don't be a stranger, man. You family. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Most definitely.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Wyte, and here's his song. It's called Ones and Twos. This is 109.1.
The View.
Yeah. Mr. Wyte against the Grain Entertainment.
What do we just sleep on me? Cause I know you gon' hate the news. With a DJ at the spring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded posts causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. What do we just sleep on me? Cause I know you gon' hate the news. With a DJ at the spring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded posts causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. So many men plagued by cognitive complacency. As we speak, the government probably erasing me. All these so-called democratic agencies say they really speak for the people, but it's still men who would kill to be equal. Like a box office hit, they waiting on the sequel. Still ain't got no answer for you. Take a naked dancer and a stick of cancer, won't you? While they prance around the room, chanting the hopes you reach your early tomb. A fucking clown, a buffoon, son of monkey, what they call you. Like baboons, still watching cartoons. Stab deep like a harpoon, death's gloom in full bloom. You're taken by this music, become a hostage, spitting fire flow, volcanic lava shit. Removing the veil of countless imposters, making more room for mechanical mobsters, lions bred in concrete boxes. What if you just sleep on me, cause I know you gon' hate the news. With a DJ at the spring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded focus causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. What if we just sleep on me, cause I know you gon' hate the news. With a DJ at the spring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded focus causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. Hooked on a new drug, you wanna try it? Never mind, look at the average American diet. But they'll prescribe with chemical warfare, facing a nation of homicide. Is you really wild for the night? With all this loud talking off and they seem to lose sight. A vision which is more important than a human's eye reaction to light. Now take a little chaos theory, mix it with Murphy's Law. Come on, y'all, watch this unmanned chainsaw tearing down the forest of knowledge. One time for the 7 times I dropped to the college. Human matter composed of muscle, bone, and cartilage. All returns to dust when it's done, like the day it first started shit. So it never really matters who the hardest is in this music biz. Like any industry, it's driven by money, prejudice, and bigotry. Now stop polluting the airwaves with these knockoff drugs. I'm tired of the same sounding thugs. 100 remakes of 50 Cent in the club. Just join the club. What if we just sleep on me, cause I know you gon' hate the news. With a DJ at the spring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded focus causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. What if we just sleep on me, cause I know you gon' hate the news. With a DJ at the spring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded focus causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. What if we just sleep on me, cause I know you gon' hate the news. With a DJ at the spring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded focus causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused. What if we just sleep on me, cause I know you gon' hate the news. With a DJ at the spring that back and spin them ones and twos. Overloaded focus causing short circuits and blown fuse. The terror of America got me confused.